Yo, it's your boy Kiwi here. Week 3 of the NPA, National Pokemon Association, hosted by our boy Arts. Today we're facing off against Coach Absolute, aka TD0, and his Gainesville Grafii. Looking to be a tough game. He's got a mini Raincore or a somewhat small Raincore with Pelipper, Beartic, and Kilowattrel. As you guys can see, he only brought 2 out of the 3 with the Pelipper, Beartic. I thought Kilowattrel would be really difficult to deal with. Guys, ignore the on-screen little shenanigans you see with me and the sprites. It's part of the reason why I voiceovered or did a post-com on this video. This week we opted to bring Setup Excalibur, Spec Chiyu, Setup Quaquaval with Shellbell. That's right, Shellbell. And a generic Garganacl set. Copperage more of as a physical wall. I think I ran Stealth Rock onto him. I expect him to be on the board a while. I might have gave up a little bit there. But, oh, and Rotom with the Jetpack. It's always nice to get a Leaf Storm off versus a team that looks like this with Gardevoir, Beartic, and Palossand. It's looking to be a pretty big Leaf Storm, and Pelipper's Spadef is meh, and it's a neutral attack, so definitely nice. I decided it was just safer to lead Quaquaval, because most of his damage would be coming from the physical side, I believed, with the Arcanine, Beartic, and Cacturne, although that can be mixed. Alright, so let's get into it. What is his lead? His lead was Cacturne. One of the reasons why I actually did a voiceover in this, or a post-com, like I said, was I actually brought Ice Spinner, guys. One of the reasons I brought Ice Spinner was because I always knew that Palossand would be a switch into my Aqua Step, being the most generic move for the Quaquaval. Extremely frustrating because I'm about close combat instead. Obviously, the close combat has a chance of being not effective on the Palossand, and Ice Spinner always covers Cacturne and Palossand anyway. So it would have been a great chip to not worry about something switching into close combat and to get the damage off of Palossand. A super effective hit and having its water compaction ability not stack the defense. But unfortunately I didn't have it, and I just tilted and said, alright, YOLO, we're clicking CC. Pretty obvious switch for him at this point, because obviously we're not going to give the Storm Drain or the Watt Absorb on the Cacturne with the free Aqua Step. He blocks my CC. Tough, but not so tough for him. Obviously, it was a really obvious play. I'm not gonna even waste any time. I'm just gonna have to go straight into Rotom. Rotom puts so much pressure on his team. Dodging the Earth powers and being super effective on his ground type attacks or ground types is just pretty awesome. I really love this Rotom. I picked it up for this season for the first time, and it's really pressuring the people that I've faced so far. So he's gonna get his free rocks. This week I'm running Shadow Ball, Volt Switch, Leaf Storm. Shadow Ball just because he might expect the Leaf Storm, and to have the drop on the neg 2 attack I wouldn't want to stay in. So I brought Shadow Ball just for some chip. Willow to nerf or neuter something. Expecting the switch, I hit Volt Switch. You would have heard me say, yep, Arcanine is the obvious switch. And I'm gonna get out before this thing does anything to my little grass behind. I actually make an uber aggressive play here, I believe. Not too many things in my team want to stay in front of Arcanine. I could go Quaquaval, but I didn't want to reveal my Terra yet because I felt like my Terra, which was electric, for the Pelipper would be a game-changing play. And so I went pretty greedy. I went for the Chiyu because at any point in time, a Spec Dark Pulse should kill this thing. And I said, hey, we got some chip with the Volt Switch too, but I should have ran the Calyx based on the damage I saw on that Volt Switch and known this thing would have probably lived or had a chance to live. Some tough luck. The Dark Pulse puts it in about 15%, I'd say. He gets off the CC, and Chiyu is like paper thin. Chiyu just goes down. Extremely frustrating because he really did not have a good switch into Dark Pulse like that. Besides the Cacturne, and why would you switch into Cacturne in front of Chiyu anyway, right? You're slow as heck, weak to fire. Tough play. Just compounding that tilt, I'm not gonna hold you. If you guys watched my previous week 2, Excalibur really put in the pain, and I was really feeling this mon and decided to bring it. The Berry is there because I expected the Scissor to come over the Cacturne. I thought it was always a threat, being that I had a Excalibur. It'd be like a free Swords Dance really. Like, it's just setup fodder for a scissor. But he didn't bring it. And I was just like, damn, is this my moment to get this off? In the end, I decided not to, I believe, because it wasn't worth taking CCM back Excalibur. And I don't think this thing was in nice shard range. I could have always just gone Quaquaval and went for the Aqua Step, but I just didn't want the chip, bro. I didn't want to take that chip right now. And, you know, I said, it's the only way to pressure. Hopefully he switches. And I decided, you know, I don't want to lose anything else. And I have Shell Bell. I could try to heal a little. I expected him to switch, so I bulk up. I believe he does switch. Quaquaval goes crazy, bro. There's so much motion in Quaquaval. It's crazy. He's definitely taking a minute to think. He doesn't know what he should do. I believe he has Morning Sun. I think he was debating if he should click it right here. But everybody who faces Quaquaval knows potential setup. It's got Swords Dance and bulk up. It's tough. So he switches right into Palestine, expecting me to Aqua Step. Why not? It's the free +1 speed, +1 attack versus that Arcanine in that scenario. But we're gonna bulk up. At +1, I do not kill a max HP defense and like bold with the Aqua Step. So I think I bulked up again. Yes, sir, I bulked up again. Now here comes a like moment of intellectual lapse, a brain fart, if you may say. This thing clicks Destiny Bond. And I'm just like, huh. And I'm just like, well, I definitely can't stay in now, guys, because I'm going to die with it. Why didn't I just click bulk up again? The world may never know. I can't answer that question for you, honestly. I guess I just, like I said, brain farted. I forgot how Destiny Bond worked. After this turn, you wouldn't be able to click it 2 turns in a row. What can I say? Like, he wouldn't be able to click it again right now to make sure, you know? If I just let this turn go through, I'm at +3, I'm killing this thing. And I would have just swept from there. What can I say? But I didn't. So, instead I switched out to Rotom like a goofball. I thought it was a better play, expecting Earth Power, you know? And I think he did in the end. Yeah, he Earth Power. We dodge it. We put pressure again with the Leaf Storm. Expecting him to switch. I think I just clicked Leaf Storm because I expected the Arcanine to die. I don't remember if I hit or not. Let's see. Yeah, he goes into Arcanine. I look at it like, nice, this thing is dead. And it actually doesn't die. It didn't die, bro. It didn't die. My eject pack goes off. You know, I was really hoping it would die. I really thought it would die. I think I had a roll to kill, but you know, lo and behold, I didn't get the roll. What are you gonna do? I go into Gargle Knackle, I believe. Probably should have went to back Caliber now that I look at it and just hit the damn Ice Shard. Worst case scenario, if he switched, it probably would have been Gardevoir and I could have just DD'd. Scarfed. Oh no, I went into Caparage actually like a goofball here. I'm not gonna hold you. And I don't know why I went into this thing, but for some reason I thought he would just switch. But then in the end of the day, he's just faster than me, and I forgot about Morning Sun. And he just gets his health back, and I'm just like, well, there's always that. And that was pretty upsetting, but luckily, you know, the Caparage with Life Orb is still a 2-co after the Morning Sun. I think I just click it again, I'm not sure. Or opt for Stealth Rock, I don't know. We'll see right now. To be honest, right now we are 3 weeks post this game. I was just so busy because I ended up going on vacation with the wife. Try to escape Pokemon a little, you know. Went into Garganackle now after that blunder of a move with the Caparage. I didn't even get the rocks up, unfortunate. He just Morning Suns again. I mean, why wouldn't he, right? It's just free HP, we take that. Garganol gets the lefties, residual heal. And I think I just clicked Salt Cure. Yeah, we just clicked Salt Cure. He forgets actually. He has a brain fart moment. It's alright, absolutely. We all have those, as you've seen with my game. Salt Cure is super effective, and him being Spadef, it's going to do a nice amount of damage as a stab rock move. And he's going to start taking the residual chip as well while we keep healing. If you guys look, a lot of his team, you know, he's water type Pelipper. He's Arcanine with the fire typing and his steel type scissor, Salt Cure really hurts him. All right, and that's definitely probably one of the things he considered when not bringing scissor. You know, it's another mon that's going to take 25% after with the residual chip if it's not a super effective attack like I just did in Arcanine. That's tough. You know, it's this mon is definitely broken. Garganacl eats that up like it's his job, because it actually is a job. That's what he signed up for. And Arcanine is gonna go down right here, I think. Oh, I clicked curse, bro. What am I even saying? I clicked curse. Got greedy. Did it greed though? It was free technically. Are you greedy if you take something free? Depends how much you take, right? All right, so we click curse one time, and then I think we just go for the Salt Cure. I mean, hopefully. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, we hit Salt Cure. Does he switch? Yo, it's so crazy that I'm the person in this battle and I forget, and I'm sitting here with you guys like, what did he do? What did I do? He switched. Wow. Okay, so he switches. What is he going to again? Palossand maybe? Yeah, Palossand. Okay. Look at that chip, boys. Yeah, that's what we like. The residual damage is actually more than the initial attack, which is funny because I'm +1. So expecting the earth power here. I mean, like, there's no way I don't switch into Rotom, right? Anybody want to take a bet? Did I switch into Rotom here? I've got it. There's no way I did it. Yeah, I switched to Rotom. That's right, I won that bet. Send you all the PayPal in the description. Rotom comes back in. Again, pressure with the Leaf Storm. It's the immediate answer to this thing. I don't see why he wouldn't go Earth Power. Exactly, dodge it. Purifying Salt on the Garganacl for ability just halves the attack from the ghost types anyway, so for a mid-ground play for him, if I stayed in on Garganacl, it really didn't do anything and I would have got a recover off. I click Shadow Ball here, right? Yep, mid-ground play. I was like, yo, he switched out twice in front of me and I got the Volt Switch off. Maybe he decides it's time to stay in and just swing with a Shadow Ball for the chip. So I'm like, all right, I'm clicking Shadow Ball too. He goes into Arcanine and basically a sack. This thing did a lot of work. The Arcanine, it definitely did. Killed Chi-Yu, which I forgot to take off the screen, y'all. Sorry. And Arcanine goes down now. Arcanine goes down. It killed Chi-Yu and it got off some chip on Garganacl because I haven't recovered yet. Really annoying mon. Really, really annoying mon. I even took the chip on the Copperajah because I came in on rocks and then the Life Orb residual damage after one attack. So, you know, I took some damage on Copperajah as well. So, you know, like, in terms of a tank's worth, I think it did a pretty good job considering it took out probably one of the biggest threats, if not the biggest threat on my team, or immediate threat, I want to say, not having to set up or do anything. All right, Absolute, what are you going to do now? You're debating what to do, you know, because whatever you bring in, I have a Volt Switch, and you know I'm bulky because you've seen the percentages I did to Arcanine. What do you choose to do? You can't set up your rain yet because the Volt Switch will kill you unless you want a hard switch and take damage to something else. So he opts to bring in his Gardevoir. I expected this thing to be Scarf from the beginning. It's the mid-tier speed mon on his team, and versus my team, it's also a mid-tier match, sort of like we're at like 85 to 87, I believe, on the Quaquaval. I expect him to be faster than me, obviously. I'm bulky Rotom. I'm gonna get the slow momentum U-turn or a Volt Switch off. We don't know he's Scarf just yet, obviously. All we know is that he is fast, or he's probably max speed. I'm gonna go into Copperajah. Like I said, I expected him to be Scarf, but it would have been terrible bad if this man was not Scarf and was like Expert Belt or something and had hit Focus Blast here. But I felt like Copperajah was expendable. So Copperajah came in. I had two options really, just Heavy Slam or Rocks, you know. I think I just opt for Rocks, yep. Rocks just seemed like the safer play. At this point, I kind of secured or solidified that he was Scarfed, or Specs even. Me not checking the damage percentage on the Rotom, kind of a slow move on my behalf. I didn't check anything like to really concrete say, but I expected it to be Scarf. I mean, why would he be Specs with Chi-Yu and Quaquaval faster and base speed and all of this, you know? Like, if he's spec'd in front of Copperajah, it's actually really, really bad. I have to switch. But him kind of catching on to my playstyle, he opted for the double right away. Again, this play right here really put it in that he was probably scarfed, because he was probably locked into something before, and whatchamacallit, this time around he's gonna get to click the move that he needs. One thing that I didn't take note of, guys, which was kind of bleh, the thing adapted Sheer Force with its trace. I think Focus Blast has a chance to drop Spadef, so it actually buffed his Focus Blast, I believe, which is tough, which is it's really tough, because I think he could have won the game straight out right here by spamming Focus Blast. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm scared. I go right back into Quaquaval like, shit, in front of Rotom, he's probably gonna click something else. You know, I knew the Focus Blast was potential, but he made the read, or it's pretty much mid-ground. Quaquaval is definitely going down. Quaquaval dies to the Focus Blast from Gardevoir. You know, Rotom was so low at that point, like, really, was it worth it for me to switch? I said, hey man, Quaquaval is still more expendable. If he gets the Focus Blast mid-ground playoff, it is what it is, but at least with Quaquaval I resist the special attacking psychic and fairy move. It is what it is. I really didn't know what the heck to do here. I said, well, Focus Blast is gonna clap the shit out of Bascaliber, I'm not gonna lie, and Garganacl as well. I gotta hope this man takes Focus Blast again and misses. It's really the only thing I can do, I think, at this point. And you're actually gonna see later on why I said it was one of the only things I think I could have done, because literally he could just click Focus Blast, clicks it again, and Garganacl's dying from that range. Even though I'm max Spadef, max HP, I was too low to hold one, and like I said, I think Sheer Force boosted. You don't quote me, I'm gonna have to check. This game was looking grim, no snarl, for real, for real. I go into Quaquaval, you know, and I'm just like, man, it's gonna take two, but in actuality, like I said, if Sheer Force does boost it, it would have been one. But I said, fuck it, and I really went for the bulk up, and he switched. He really switched, and that was crazy, because this Rock Chip actually puts him in range of a +1 Aqua Step, I believe, which this one turn right here, guys, actually gave me back momentum in the game. He really should have just clicked Focus Blast. You know, it happens to the best of us, what can I say? The Aqua Step, it was a roll to kill. I got the roll, thank God, bro. Because if he lived and just started hitting Shore Up, that would have been a problem. You're gonna see Moxie go off. I got the +1 speed, and now I'm at +2 attack, +1 defense. Yeah, look at that Shell Bell putting work, baby. Yeah, I think I'm full HP again, am I? He's gonna go Pelipper. This is something that I thought, me personally, I thought was pretty obvious, but I thought to keep the Quaquaval train going, it was just something that had to be done. Terra Blast, Electric, baby. You know this thing ain't living at +2 attack and a quad super effective move. I said, listen, Palisand's down, he's got no switching, nothing wants to hold a +2 Terra Blast, regardless. So let it rip, bruh. I think he's debating if he wants to stay in or not. And I think at this point he understands that because the Palisand went down, he actually has no mon that can deal with Quaquaval safely. Yeah, Terra Blast. You know, the Terra Electric was always the move for me, because Hurricane being super effective and 100% in the rain, it's for me a way for me to resist and to just deal with this thing 100%. You know what I mean? Why wouldn't I do it? Pelipper is gonna go down here to Quaquaval. So Quaquaval is literally lining up for the 5 sweep right now, picking up the 5 piece potentially. Shell Bell doing what it does best, you know. For all you Shell Bell haters, y'all seen it here first. I imagine the Bear Tick is what comes in next because of the whatchamacallit, the Swift Swim, basically the double speed in the rain. This is one of his Terra captains. We don't really know what he'll opt into Terra typing into, but at this point I'm +3 attack, and I'm always just gonna hit the stab Aqua Step, because what if he Terra Ghost into, like, I don't know, you know, and he Terra Ghost into my expected fighting move and then hits Earthquake. Obviously on +1 defense it shouldn't kill, but excuse me, we don't know if he's like banded or something, and I'm not taking the risk. I know that this whatchamacallit Aqua Step is gonna kill always in the rain. He actually plays Ruffs as a Fairy Terra, and it doesn't do that much obviously because we're +1 defense, but he gets the attack drop. Really, really good RNG in that situation. It might have mattered if the teams were different, but at +2 in the rain, this Aqua Step is still killing. So his Terra captain, the Fairy Beartic, is gonna go down to Quaquaval right now. Quaquaval, man, putting in the pain 2 weeks in a row. The rain buff is very nice for this Aqua Step. Cacturn or Gardevoir, nothing's holding the attack from this thing anymore. I'm +2 speed, so he's just gonna drop. I'm gonna be faster than the Scarf Gardevoir here at +2. No reason not to Aqua Step again. Yep. Boom, boom, pow. I should hit it with the bing, 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 bing. Gardevoir goes down to the Aqua Step. We are +4 again, and +3 speed, I believe. Yeah, +4 attack, +3 speed, +1 defense. Yo, Quaquaval, man, when this thing gets going, it's so hard to stop. Cacturn comes in, that's a free CC, baby, so should be 5 kills. Yo, TD, or Absolute, sorry. Yo, good game, man. You maintained a lot of control of this game. It was tough. It was really a one-turn game. Honestly, I didn't even realize right here the timer ran out. I was like, damn, we didn't get the 5 on Quaquaval. Quaquaval's actually the kill leader for my team. I think it's the overall kill leader. Maybe not actually after week 4, because like I said, I'm a few weeks later, but at this point in time, Quaquaval was 100% the kill leader at like 10 kills, I think, or 8. Scissor being his. We're gonna end up picking up the 3-0 victory because he had 1 mon left. Yeah, so 3, it's 4-1, 3-0 technically. Guys, if you liked the video, smash the thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Check out the rest of the coaches in the description down below. Give them a like in the recent video. Subscribe to the channel too if you just love the draft battle content. Gen 9 has been an awesome one for me. I was looking crazy in Gen 9, or I am undefeated in every league up until this point. Yeah, I appreciate it, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.